Okay, it's about 5 o'clock Friday afternoon, April 11th. This is Weather Outlook, and we're going to talk about snow. And now we're talking about snow that can make it, maybe the way it's going, down to the Mason-Dixon line. Okay, this is a simulated radar kind of showing what it's like here at 5 o'clock. And as you can see, it's rain for everybody. Some moderate rain down here in Delaware over towards Baltimore and then heading up here just to the north of Philadelphia. I was just down to Philadelphia today and I know it was raining. And then as I came further and further towards Berks County, it kind of died off. It was less and less rain. So the rain is moving up. And as we'll just take this a little bit at a time, this is 8 o'clock this evening. And you can see it's kind of a slow go. The line is like from Harrisburg all the way up to North Jersey, and there's that heavier line right here where it's feeding in. It's like a banding of rain. It's still there, and it's going to be raining pretty good. A lot of areas will see more than an inch of rain out of this. As we move this further at night, now this is 11 o'clock. It's raining in the Poconos, and it's raining in North Jersey. A couple of high spots, areas up in the Poconos and Hazelton. It's snowing. And so that's the case. Now, here's the banding right here. So you notice it's darker right underneath the banding because that's where there's more moisture and that's where it's heaviest. Now, move this out a little bit further. This is about 1 o'clock in the morning, and you can see heavy rains in eastern PA. And you can see the snow is now up in the Poconos up this way and even into North Jersey and then on up to Hunter Mountain up that way. I move this ahead to around 5 in the morning now. It's still snowing up here. The valley is iffy. We'll have to see. But as you can see, now we got pockets of rain down here, down by Philly. Not in Philly, but just north of Philly, and some pockets down here. Here's your Mason-Dixon line, and it's snowing all the way down to there. So that's kind of interesting if that actually happens. And then this takes you to around 8 o'clock in the morning, and you can see here's that heavy band right through here. Still snowing a little bit down here, but here's that heavy band up this way in the morning. And then this takes you to around 11 o'clock, and as you can see, the rain is pretty much over with, except out by Harrisburg, and the snow is still coming down in eastern PA, but it's kind of letting up. And then here by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it's gone. Now, it's hard to say what the banding is going to set up. It's like that from every snowstorm, every rainstorm. Here it's calling for the banding to go here, and it's basically up here from, say, Tobyhanna, going down this way towards Allentown, just to the east of Reading, and then down this way and all the way down into Maryland. There's a band there, 2.5 inches of rain. And then on the outskirts of it, an inch or so, up to 2 inches, and in lighter amounts. But how that translates to snow, there's your question. This is all about altitude and it's also about temperature. The higher up, the more snow you get, and it'll be a wet snow. And again, it's going to rain before the snow. Keep that in mind. And then as we go into I'm going to show you the different maps to kind of get an idea. They're all saying something pretty close, but not they're all exact. Um, this is one that shows the Poconos getting waylaid. You can see 6 to 8, 9 inches, maybe more, of heavy wet snow in the Poconos, and it would show that the Wyoming Valley would get a little bit of snow out of this too, an inch or two. So keep that in mind, and you can see it all stretches down this way, heading towards Quakertown, and then a little bit out here in the there's higher spots out here where it could snow, but the lower areas it won't. And as you can see, even a little bit of wet snow can make it down to Philadelphia, which is quite amazing. I'd be shocked if it isn't even a few flurries in New York City, but no accumulation. So that's one map. Now, this is the Euro map, and it's showing that spot, the Poconos again. We all know Tobyhanna up that way. That's the higher elevation. Getting about 5 inches or so, and then a couple high spots around it getting the same. But then overall, it's basically talking for 2 to 4 inches through the Poconos, and then it kind of negates anything in the valley, but maybe a dusting to a little bit of wet. Now, I already know you got some snow last night. That was wave one. This is the second wave coming through. And then again, North Jersey, you can see 3, 4, 5 inches almost in North Jersey. So that's the Euro model. Okay, so now this is the NAM model. This makes it snow all the way to New York City. But then it pushes a lot of nothing down to the Mason-Dixon line in eastern PA. But it does still show the Poconos. getting, there's 6 inches plus up there of wet snow, but it also shows the valley getting nothing in Wilkes-Barre area. I think that if Wilkes-Barre got nothing, I would think that maybe towards Pittston and heading up towards Scranton, there could be the wet snow, and it could put a little bit down on the ground just in that valley area there. But once you get out of the valley, then the higher elevations got a chance to get a little bit, especially to the east. So that is your NAM model. And this is the European AI. And again, that brings the snow down to the Mason-Dixon lines. It actually brings a little bit. Maybe that doesn't stick, but it shows it actually down to Philadelphia. But as you can see, as you go north, it pretty much the same area in all the models is calling for it. I would tell you that if you're in North Jersey, you're in the high elevations of the Poconos, you're going to get snow. Whether it sticks to the road, I already get told that they're brining up there. That's a good thing, and the roads are a little bit warm. But I mean, the grassy surfaces, it'll accumulate, and if there's enough slush on the road, or you get close to 32, maybe it starts to stick a little bit. Right now, I don't think the main roads are a problem. I think maybe some of the back roads might get some snow on it. All right, I will again update this tomorrow morning and early in the morning and take a look at where the banding is set up and then try to come up with the best numbers I can. But the banding and the altitude and the temperature means everything. All right, take it easy. If you're going out, be safe. Take it. Bye.